I've been around him a couple of times. Don't like the guy. The man is a liar. He's a sexual deviant, and he plays with dark magic. I've opened up a closet, and he got a goat head, like on a stake, candles around it. Why is that in there?
Okay, y'all, go ahead and grab a seat because this right here is crazy. The court's decision to deny Diddy bail might actually be the smartest move yet because everyone who's dared to speak out against him, yeah, they've been getting hit left and right. And now, the latest person to come under attack is none other than his former bodyguard, big homie CC. Word on the street is that he was poisoned and has now fled to Kenya just to stay alive. He's finally breaking his silence, and y'all, he just exposed Diddy for participating in dark rituals, and y'all, this is nuts. Okay, so for a little backstory, Diddy has not been trending for the right reasons lately. Ever since Cassie filed that explosive lawsuit, it's been a full-on domino effect. One lawsuit turned into several, and the feds couldn't just look the other way. His homes got raided, he got arrested, and was hit with transporting prostitutes and serious RICO charges. Now, when the trial kicked off, the prosecution did not come to play. They pulled out receipts and brought in witnesses that fans thought were good enough to nail. Diddy, Cassie, her mama, her hairstylist, Kid Cutie, and even one of the escorts from those wild freak-offs who went by the Punisher all took the stand against him. In an anonymous decision by the judges, the court found Diddy guilty of transportation for prostitution. But surprisingly, he was found not guilty for the more RICO charge. The court decision to drop the more serious RICO charges was met with mixed reactions on social media as fans questioned the integrity of the justice system, and some went as far as calling the whole trial some sort of humiliation ritual for Diddy, as they claim he was not meant to be jailed, but punished for recording the more powerful people that attended his parties. Cassie's legal team filed a motion to block Diddy's bail, citing the safety of key witnesses, and the court wasn't playing. The request was granted and Diddy was remanded in prison while awaiting sentencing, which many saw as a much-needed win. But now, phew, it's looking like that decision might have been more necessary than we thought. Ever since Diddy got that not guilty verdict on the RICO charges, folks who've spoken out against him or exposed his dark side have been getting hit from every angle. It's wild out here. Gene Deal was nearly attacked.
I'm not the type of dude that you can come up on like
Bro, listen, we out here get kind of content. You're not gonna tell me what to do.
You can't come up on me.
Bro, listen.
If you come up on me, I'm gonna knock you the out.
That's what I said.
Jaguar Wright reportedly went into hiding, and now Diddy's former bodyguard, big homie CC, is coming forward with his own story. And y'all, this is nuts. Big homie CC, who used to work security for Diddy, revealed he fled the country just days after Diddy beat those RICO charges. In this interview, he revealed that he packed up and moved to Kenya to start over after surviving what he claims was a poisoning attempt. Yep, you heard that right. He says his drink was spiked while he was working private security at a party, and things got so bad, he nearly lost his life. But here's where it gets even crazier. When doctors told him what kind of poison was found in his system, he says he immediately knew who was behind it. And y'all, he's not just guessing. He used to work closely with Diddy, so he claims he knows what that man is capable of. And y'all take a listen to what he had to say.
Oh yeah, I'm staring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if do you have fears they might?
His other bodyguard died of pneumonia. Area what I drink. If I'm at a restaurant, I try to order things that I can see them prepare, because being poisoned gives you a feeling of vulnerability that you just can't explain. And imagine being able to see everything, but you can't breathe. And you feel like your body is just burning from the inside.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, like, to this day, I have problems with my sinuses and my breathing, all from this, you know. So, it showed cyanide. And the doctor asked me, he said, "You eat cherries?" I said, "No, not really." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, he said, "You got a high concentration, like you've been eating cherry pits. So, you know, if you eat the seed of a cherry,
Yes.
it's got cyanide in it. People don't know that." So that's how I knew. I said, okay, somehow
So y'all, while the interview was going down, Big Homie didn't hold back at all. Not only did he confirm those long-standing rumors that Diddy had something to do with Tupac's death and even claimed the hitman got finessed out of his money, but he also went all the way left and spilled some wild tea about Jamie Foxx. He straight up said Jamie was fruity, threw secret parties packed with naked men, and even alleged that Diddy had people poison him.
What? Any truth in that?
The FBI confirmed that already.
Yeah.
It is. That's the truth. Dwayne Keith Davis is in a Las Vegas jail right now because Diddy told them, if y'all kill Tupac, I got $1 million for you. Eric Von Zip stole the money. That's a fact. FBI confirmed that.
Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx said out of his mouth, his partner handed him an Advil and he woke up 22 days later. That's what he said. And we was at his Netflix screening. He blamed it on Diddy there. Seen it. Why is Jamie Foxx having naked basketball games at his house with all men? I'm just trying to see what's going on. These things, that's what's taking place.
And y'all, he didn't stop there. Big Homie 2C went on to spill some serious tea about what went down at Diddy's infamous parties. According to him, those parties were split into phases. The first part, that was the glitz and glam. Everyone saw celebrities, media outlets like TMZ, red carpets, all that. But once the cameras stopped rolling and the media dipped out, that's when things allegedly took a dark turn. Big Homie says Diddy's security would go around collecting everyone's phones, and that was the signal the real party was about to begin. We're talking full-blown, adult-themed freak-offs that were totally off the grid. And if what he's saying is true, whew, y'all, what went down behind those closed doors was nothing like what the public saw.
Everybody. And like the first part of the party is normal. It's like going down on Woodville. It's normal. But the second part, when they come out collecting the cell phones, and one of the security guys, you sign right here. That's when things start to get crazy because he'll be in a different part of the building after a while. And I almost just said something. I don't want to put him out there. But it's a lot of stars who you wouldn't suspect sitting on his lap, I'll tell you that much. Facts.
Now here's where things get even more suspicious. Big Homie CC didn't just spill tea on the parties. He also chimed in on the entire Diddy trial. And y'all, he's calling it a full-on humiliation ritual. In the interview, he said he knew from jump that nothing serious was going to come out of that trial. According to him, the real charges that could have landed Diddy behind bars for a long time were conveniently left out. Big Homie claims Diddy was caught with firearms that had the serial numbers defaced, a major federal offense. Not only that, but his alleged drug mule was reportedly found with a large amount of that pink nose candy they call Tussie, which should have triggered charges for intent to distribute, but somehow all of that just disappeared. Instead, Diddy only faced the RICO and transportation for prostitution charges, which Big Homie says were the perfect distraction.
Defaced firearms, hardcore narcotics, his drug mule was arrested, getting on a private jet. These are all things that violate interstate commerce, federal RICO laws. None of these charges was brought up. How can you have defaced firearms, automatic rifles in New York, in your hotel, and no charges get pressed about that? So once I saw that, I say basically they trying to punish him. He thought he was bigger than the program. They want to let him know, look, you cannot beat us. Don't play with us. We're going to spank you on the wrist. You're going to sit in jail 5 or 6 years. We ain't going to give you life this time. But next time, you finna get life.
With a warning.
It's a warning. I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I said I'm about to leave. Because I promised my mom I wouldn't be violent no more. Yeah. I'm scared of my mama.
And according to him, all this power play was possible because Diddy had big time connections, like friends in high places who could totally pull strings behind the scenes. So this whole court case, he says it was more like a slap on the wrist, a little punishment just to make it look like justice was being served. Now Big Homie CC is chiming in too, saying yeah, Diddy might end up doing some time, but it's probably gonna be something light, like a reduced sentence where they count the time he's already spent behind bars. You know how that game goes. I'm not even gonna lie. This whole situation is insane. The fact that Diddy's still pulling strings even while locked up just shows how dangerous this man really is, and honestly, if he gets out on bail, who knows what he could do. But here's the thing. Coming for everyone who's exposed what went down at his parties or spilled tea on him, that's honestly a risky move, because it's only gonna make the feds take a closer look, and all those tracks are gonna lead back to him. Still, Diddy's acting like he couldn't care less. The only way he could actually get charged is if they connect him to these crimes with hard evidence. But as of now, the feds don't have that. So, you know, Diddy's gonna come for them until he has no more fight left. And honestly, I don't blame big homie CC for running to Africa to get some protection, because this is about to get even messier. Diddy attacking people who spoke against him in trial had fans talking, and they left comments saying, "For all the lives that were ruined by Diddy, I hope he gets what he deserves." I can tell he is telling the truth. He is very detailed with his descriptions. Please protect this man at all costs. Not many honest beings left in this world. All these corruption in the world and powerful rich people abusing power. No wonder everything's going to hell in this world. So do you think Diddy really attacked those who spoke against him? Or do you think attacks had nothing to do with the insult? Let me know what you think in the comments. Then check out this next post.